Hello, I have a thought for you to consider. Have you ever factored forgiveness into your success formula? And the reason why I ask that question is that many times we are trying and we're striving, we're going after the different successes that we want in life, pursuing our dreams, pursuing our goals, pursuing the things that we love to do. And many times we run into different hindrances. And it seems like we are sometimes our own worst enemy in these hindrances. But a lot of times, if we go back and look at what is the cause of what is holding us back, a lot of it is actually rooted in fear. It's fear from different traumas, different incidents, different experiences that we may have had in the past. And what happens is that with those fears, they become a part of our root system and they start to affect our mindset. And with that, our fears take on a different look. We start acting from a place of fear and we start doing things based on the fear that we've experienced. And the fear produces what I consider pain points. And what we try to do in life is that we avoid things or we protect ourselves from experiencing those pain points that originated from various fears. But we have to go back and realize that a lot of the fears that we still carry and that affect our lives, they are tied up with unforgiveness. When we go back and we're able to forgive that person who did something to us, who wronged us in some kind of way, who trespassed us against us in some kind of way, when we forgive that individual, it's really not about the individual. It's really about us, and it's about releasing them from us. We hold things onto us because we still are in a state of unforgiveness. When you think about forgiveness, think of it from the standpoint of debt. When you forgive somebody of their debt, it's as if it never happened. So if I owed someone money or owed a creditor money and they said, well, you know what, I'm just going to wipe it out. I'm going to forgive your debt. They actually wipe that debt out and it doesn't affect my credit. It's as if I didn't owe that debt. It's as if it never happened. And the same thing happens with us in forgiveness. When we forgive others, it's as if the debt is not there. It's as if it never occurred. And if it never occurred, then that means the pain points that are associated with that person, with the trauma that that person created, those pain points are no longer there as well. So it frees us up. It releases us. It allows us to start looking at life through a lens that is not covered by fear, as opposed to covered by the reality of the possibilities and the potential that we do have. So in so many instances, we are our own worst enemy because we're holding in unforgiveness. And because many people do not consider including forgiving someone or forgiving individuals or even forgiving organizations as a part of their success formula, they're never really able to obtain or even sustain a level of success that they really want because everything hinges on that fear, which produces an outcome in their lives that's hindering them. So I want you to think about it. Think about forgiving those who have trespassed against you. You know, the Bible even says that God separates our sins when we forg when we ask for forgiveness as far as the sea is, or excuse me, as far as the east is from the west. And it's as if he never knew them. So when God forgives this, he said, when you ask for forgiveness, it's as if I never knew you sinned. And that's the model that we have to adopt in our lives. When we forgive someone, whether they actually extend forgiveness or not, but just the mere fact of us forgiving someone of their sins, it allows us to release it and the pain is gone. The pain points, the trauma that we had, it is released when we release that person. So I want you to consider factoring in forgiveness into your success formula. I guarantee you, if you go back down the line and you start forgiving and truly forgiving those individuals who did you wrong or organizations that did you wrong or whatever did you wrong, I guarantee you your life will change because it will open up a freedom that you have not experienced since you went through that trauma. So factor in unforgiveness to your success and watch your life change. Thank you for listening. Have a great evening.